Please let us chant Om together 3 times, please. Yes. Today, all over India, we are celebrating the GURUPURNIMA. Straight away we can go to this. The celebration, real celebration, the GURUPURNIMA is to remember the Guru. And to remember the Guru is impossible unless you remember your own self. Because who is the Guru? Guru is not a person. Guru is not a book. Guru is not a practice. Guru is not a faith. Guru is not just a body. Guru is not a person. Because he teaches me, suppose he or she has to reveal me who I am, he reveals me beyond all these identities. Because if you say in our Shastra, it is told nicely, who is a Guru? Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat, Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. To that Guru, Namaskaram, who is he? He is Brahma. He is Vishnu. He is Maheshwara, Shiva. These are all 3 forms, Saguna, Sakar. Guru Sakshat, Param Brahma, Nirakar, Nirguna. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Meaning what? That Guru, whoever he or she is, at once Sakar, Saguna, as well as Nirakar, Nirguna. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Abba, the most powerful entities of the universe. Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the sustainer, Shiva is the annihilator. But as we go on listening to these things, we know, in reality, there are not 3 different entities, or there are not 3 different phenomena called creation, preservation, and annihilation. Think, friends, this moment, when I say this moment, already last moment, this moment, even before it comes, it is gone. Even before it comes, it is gone. It comes, sustained, gone. 2 simultaneous. It is coming, sustained, gone. 2 simultaneous. So the creation, sustenance, and annihilation are 2 simultaneous. To be 3. All the 3 one and the same. That's why Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, all the 3 things are one and the same. That is why Sabrahma, Savishnu, Sahari, Sasiva, Sendra, Suakshara, Paramaswarat, what you call Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, all one and the same thing. And what are they? Swarat. Swam Mahimni Rajati. They are shining in their own glory. Please. So when you talk about, and that, who is Guru? Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. So he is everywhere, she is everywhere. The truth, Param Brahma is something everywhere. And friends, can something be everywhere? Please think of it. This is the celebration, ultimate celebration. Morning meditation we are doing, it was out of the world. Can anything be all pervasive if I am not part of it? that much you think. Can anything be all-pervasive and different from me? If it doesn't include me, it will be limited by my presence. Limitless means something which has no limits. Nothing stands separate. All inclusive. Brahmadi stamba paryantam. Brahmadi pipilika paryantam. Beginning from the micro ant, Erumbu, to macro Brahma, the creator. Beginning from the dust to the universe, a drop to the ocean, the micro to macro, everything is one and the same. Are you getting that point, please? If we just take it physically, physically, if you look at it, your finger is here, toe is there, knee is here, stomach is here, shoulder is here, but where is the body? Body is inherent in and through every limb. And every limb is first body, then only the limb. In every drop, ocean is existing. If you say ocean, it becomes Saguna, Sakara, Ishvara. If you say water is the content of every wave, and water is the content of the whole ocean, that water is Nirguna Nirakara. As simple as that. Just now I was talking to children, because somebody was taking a movie, sort of something like that. Their conversation, the child, Swamiji, is there a God? I explained to this point only. The drop, or a wave, the drop is asking, is there an ocean? Will the drop ever believe that there is an ocean? Because he is so small. Will the wave ever believe there is an ocean? Now if you say, oh wave, you are the ocean, he shall say, what nonsense are you talking? Because I am just here, little bit rising and setting, and you say I am the ocean, which is all times ever existing. What is that ocean? Don't tell the wave you are the ocean. Say you are not a wave also. Why? What is the top of you? Water. What is middle of you? Water. What is bottom of you? Water. In and through, what is that? Water. So are you water or the wave? Then you will understand, yes, I am the water. That's, if you understand, wave is a name and form and water is a content, that same water, now where is that? Can you see water everywhere? Of course, neighborhood, right? Look, as far as your sight goes, oh, it's only water, water, water. So if water with little one form is wave, the water everywhere. You want to name it? Ocean. Because the name that doesn't exist. It is existing, therefore we are naming it. So that water is Nirakara Nirguna. With one name, with one little form, wave or a drop, with total name and form, ocean, Ishvara. That ocean cannot be limitless, suppose a wave stands apart. That is why we all are helplessly limitless, helplessly immortal, helplessly absolute bliss, helplessly. You can't choose, inescapable reality. This is what reveals to me is the Guru. If that Guru, if he says, that is all pervasive, Sa Brahma, Vishnu, Ishvara, Guruva, Param, Sakshat, Param Brahma. What means what? If that is his all pervasive, I am also included. Listen carefully. I am also included. If I am not included, he will be limited. So in a puja, in the Guru puja, when you are doing it, suppose he is different from you, he is another person, your uncle, brother, friend, something like that. But if you see, why do you call him Guru? First thing, why do you call anybody a Guru? Because you learned. Suppose you remember your school days mathematics teacher. If you remember your mathematics teacher, what shall you remember? Mathematics, not Param Brahma. History teacher, Oh, my history teacher was great. What is the subject? History about others. Geography teacher, he talks about the countries, continents, but that much. All these are necessary. And they teach you limited things, you pick up a limited role also. Science, scientist. Art, artist. Painting, painter. Music, musician. Medicine, doctor. Economics, economist. Carving, carver, painter, musician, magician. Each according to profession. All these things they will be teaching you there. And so you shall be very grateful, because being a magician, you earn a lot of money. Being a musician, it has made your life. Like playing this ball on the stick, you have become very rich. You shall be very grateful to the person who is coaching you for that particular game. That much. You don't know anything about yourself. It gives you a solid identity in relation to the subject that you have studied. As a child, you are not born with any identity whatsoever. Slowly you get identity of father, son, daughter, brother, all that stuff. And you go to school, you pick up thoughts. That time you start picking up identity. Whatever subject you study, that identity you get. Using that education, you get a job. That is the identity you get. Understand, friends? So the whole so-called knowledge system, whether it is secular knowledge or it is religious knowledge, they are busy giving us information which invokes a solid role in us. You study language, you are a linguist. You study physics, you are a physicist. You study economics, economist. Psychology, psychologist. While playing this role, comparative and competitive, which branch is better? Which job is better? Whose money is better? Whose house is better? Who is the highest paid? Who is the lowest paid? You are suffocated by the limitation. Understand, friends? Then when you get suffocated by these so-called secular roles, then you look for religion. Some type of God somewhere. Then what happens? Just like you have got thousands of different varieties of secular education, you have got thousands of different religious informations. Listen, friends. Religious information. Everybody says, you come to my God, it will solve your problem. This is the only God, there is no other God. God is a male or a female. God is a stone or a stick. God is this and that. He is staying somewhere. You pick up this faith, belief. That doesn't give you relief, because it is yet another role added to the bag of your roles. You are educated, now you have got a belief. So you are educated, believer. Another role. You are educated, iconoclast, non-believer. Who is better? Both are stupid. But the person believes in God, and if somebody challenges his belief, he feels uncomfortable. Other person doesn't believe in any God. Somebody challenges his disbelief, he'll also in trouble, because disbelief also is a belief. Non-believers think they are all fallen from the space. No, friends. If your belief, understand, if your belief in something, be it secular education or religious belief, is that belief in something gives you an identity, you shall have no belief in yourself, because if the belief is challenged, you are challenged. That is why you can be PhD, FRCS, A to Z, or you can be philosopher with all different types of ideas. You shall, every moment of your life, you shall be challenged, because your beliefs are challenged, your identities are challenged. That is why all these things, understand, Upanishads goes crazy. Suddenly I remember that God's grace, you shall see that. Maharaj was, our Swami was talking about the Paravidya, Aparavidya, what I referred to our children, right? Now you shall see how you connect it up. How even the books are also, will have no problem. No, it won't solve your problem. You have to be aware of yourself. Please understand, friends. So there are two types of knowledge we get in life. Please. As children, we are born clean slate. What language? Were you born with a language? Were you born with a caste mark? Were you born with a passport? Were you born with any identity? Completely free. What language you speak? What belief you had? What disbelief you had? What citizenship? What habit? Are you a drunk? Addict? Nothing. Pure little innocent machine is born. This physical body. We saw it in our GURUPURNIMA classes, first 2-3 classes. This is a machine born. When the car is created, driver doesn't come with it. When the crane you purchase, the crane operator is not born with it, doesn't come with it. You pick up machines, then you pick up a driver, or you yourself becomes a driver. In case of this body machine, and please understand friends, this body machine is one universal machine. It can do a little bit of everything that the big machine does. What you call the JCB is the extension of your hand. You are walking, running, extension of your leg is your car. You are seeing, extension of that eyes are telescope, microscope. You are listening, and then you have got the radio, that huge antenna, which listens to whispers of the distant universe, extension of your ear. Every machine that you see, extraordinary machines you created, possibility was in you. This is one machine which can dodge every possible thing. If it cannot do it, because of the intelligence, we extend our capacities to create the massive, like a Hubble telescope or now James telescope. Distant galaxies and universes you shall see. See the amazing physical body. Everything is there. There is a video here. It can only record two things, audio and video. Sound and the sight. Records it. Can it record our feelings? Can it record, forget feelings, that is subtle, mind. Can it record smell? Can it record taste? Can it record sensation of touch? No. But this physical body, so versatile. It can record sound, sight, touch, taste, smell. Everything. The best possible machine is here. It can walk. With the leg is walking, you are a walker. It can lift. It can speak, procreate, excrete. Every type of function this physical body can do, understand? A machine which has got every possibilities. What is the best machine, friends, you can procure in your life in this universe? Nothing to beat your body. The fastest car, the fastest aeroplane, the high-speed rocket, the submarine, call it any sophisticated machine, the highest computer, they can do only one thing. They can't do everything. Physical body, you understand, friends? It's a living, conscious machine. The possibility of driver is already here. When the body is born, the driver is already there. And for this driver, understand? This body is born, already operated, seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, everything is started. How do you do that? You are conscious. Suppose a child is born blind, will you bury him? No, he is alive, meaning he is conscious. If the child is born deaf, will you bury him? The child is born handicapped. Can't speak, can't see, can't taste, or can't smell. Will you bury him? No, even an adult, comatose, you still don't bury him. You put a pain, little shivering is there, conscious, is there. So being alive means what? Not seeing, then blind man will be buried. Being alive does not mean hearing, then the deaf man will be buried. Being alive does not mean knowing, in gathering information, then ignorant man will be buried. You should have been all buried because you didn't have come with any thought, any language. Think, friends, the amazing dimension of this universe. Each one of us have been gifted with the excellent machine, where every possibility is there, including the driver. But the defect is, not a defect, sir, that is how it will happen, is the driver has to be taught. If you don't teach the driver, like animals don't teach a teacher, instinctively the parents take care, they learn everything. But a human being, if you don't, that is why, because his capacity is there to think, not only to see, to hear, to touch, to plan. Rudimentary, you can see it in the people who are living in the forest. Adivasi, the ancient dwellers of the forest. Even now they are there, naked, no customs, no tradition, no nothing, they don't understand. But they are human beings. Listen carefully, they are conscious. They are not unconscious dead ones. So studying means what? That is a mother, first guru, teaches. And what the mother shall teach? What she knows. The tribal child, mother will teach the child what she knows, whatever she is exposed to. The next generation is always in a better position. So this mother teaches few things. Not only the mother teaches, then the father's input also is there. Listen carefully, friends. Father's input also is there. Whatever they teach you, you suddenly start saying, as you grow up, I know. Do you know cooking? My mother never told me. Do you know chess? My parents did not teach me. Do you know music? My parents did not teach me. Yes. If they teach you, I'm a musician, I'm a chess player, I know how to cycle. My parents have taught us. So those who are sophisticated, as generations are passing, they become the guru. Naturally, every father, mata, pita, guru, the mother. Mother is something you can't ever, Ishvara, I can't say that. Even Shankara writes in PANCHAKAM, the 5 verses on mother, read it, you'll cry. It's fantastic verses. He says, what all nonsense you have born because of me. I was in your womb, you carried me 9 months in that womb. Daruna Sudabhyatha. When this boy, I was coming out, the pain that you have gone through, my God, it is something inconceivable. And you did not eat something, you kept on keeping awake throughout the day and night when I was growing up. All this mother, the custom, the difficulty that you have gone through for my sake, how can I ever repay? I am an idiot. When you are dying, I am not near you. Mother. Father also. The whole tradition has gone completely. And now every part of the things is fallen from the space. Mother is hated, father is banished, children, people are thrown out because you think not only father, mother, then comes your guru. Guru means what? Guru, don't talk immediately, Guru means Brahma Vidya Guru. Guru means whoever teaches you anything. Somebody teaches you how to swim, swimming Guru. Teaches you climbing climbing the tree, climbing Guru. Mountaineering, that Guru. Teaching a game, that coach. Music, that Guru. Those type of gurus are millions and billions. In GURUPURNIMA, you are not celebrating that Guru. Understand? And each one, whatever they teach, somebody then you go to school, language Guru, mathematics, history, geography, different types of, all these different things we learn in life. Meaning those things you are picking up. they are also gurus. But all those people, whatever they teach, that invokes a role. You learn swimming, swimmer. Mountain climbing, mountain climber. Diving, scuba diver. Flying, pilot. Education, educationist. History, historian. Painting, painter. Everything gives a role. Why are you so proud of that role? Because that role gives you a sustenance. Why do you choose to be an IT person now? With everybody demanding that knowledge, that role. So you take that knowledge. Then the moment you are out of the college, 500,000 rupees per month. Whoa! The person is now suddenly wow. Because he was from a student, he is going to a millionaire in few years. Now he was the child of ordinary people. Now that he is a millionaire, the parents don't deserve to be the parents of the millionaire. Because you become the district collector or you become the managing director, your friends and they pale into insignificance. Because you're so big boy, or so big girl. Understand, friends, are we not going through that disastrous interaction in this world? Just because some fool or fellow or felly picks up a position. Position was there to be taken. Today you have taken. Next somebody is pushing you from the bottom to throw you out so that he can become the next king, next prime minister. Why this political game going on? Why this social game going on? Why these religious games going on? One-upmanship going on? Because we are all role-based people. And you're going on changing the roles also, like changing your passport. Everybody wants Japanese passport because all over the world is accepted. Will you like to have Cuban passport? Why Cuban? Good Indian passport. Vanda. So I may be very hearty in Indian in my heart, but I want a British passport, Australian passport, American passport, European passport. Why? Think, friends. So everything that you are picking up that gives you a role, gives you access to the material resources. If you are just a swimming coach, 10,000 rupees. School teacher, 15,000 rupees. Suppose you are a scientist, 100,000 rupees. If you are a dumb game, not an intellectual, poor player, 5 crores. Which country, in which state, where the physical prowess is given much more important than the intellectual accomplishment? The stadium that you are playing in, the cricketers did not build it. The architects build it, engineers build it. But engineers take 5 rupees, this fellow gets 5 crore. Don't you think we should be ashamed? Think, friends. So everybody picks up a role. That is why these gurus, when you say about, they are teaching us everything which invokes a role in me. And then I get that identity, confidence, pride, arrogance, or humility, or inferiority. And I go, I am such a small man, I don't have a job. You will see that 1970 group meeting in college, university, alma mater, then that comes 70 batch, 60 batch, 50 batch, 90 batch. Who will come? The guys who have made it, they come. Those who have not made it, they don't come. Because when they come there, those who came to the college at that year, those friends are dead. Now the masks are coming. I was the Vice Chancellor, he is the Supreme Court judge, this fellow is ambassador, that fellow is the managing director, is a self-made man, me, nothing. So why should I go to that stranger's meet? Ask yourself, friends, even brothers don't meet. Siblings have become strangers. Please think, this is the curse of the roles. Yet the role is a blessing if you can know how to play it. Anyway, so when thus you are suffocated by the presence of these roles which are given by hundreds of different teachers, listen carefully, hundreds of different teachers, you want to find out what is going on. Same thing in the religious. Religious teaching also begins from the childhood. Some people say, you just do this nama japa, that's enough for you. So you stay with that. And you think that is the ultimate. The other fellow says, no, you must do some yoga. You should stretch your body, this and that. Then only you should be yogi. Yogasana, you must do that. So you start picking it up. You see, nothing is. The studies are all impractical. Yoga is practical. And this breathing is practical. Everything is impractical. Thinking is impractical. Physical exercises are practical. So you feel uncomfortable. And the person who studies a little bit, he thinks these fellows are unnecessarily pulling their nose and leg. What is that for? Why is he going in the temple and worshipping that nonsense? What does he do? I'm a thinker. Oh boy. Proud and arrogant. That is also dispensing roles. Understand? Secular education gives you secular roles. Religious education gives you religious roles. So you can see people, those who have gone to school, college, university, they are as arrogant or as stupid as even the person who is doing this chanting, this group, that group, this meditation, that meditation. They are also the same type of problem. Between the two, secular will not accept the religious will not accept the secular. Both are suffering. So because both are role dispensers. When you become somebody, really start thinking, boy, I wanted to be educated, got educated. Got the job, got the job. Got money, money. Become a husband, become a wife. Become the father, mother. Even these roles also I got. Even in between thrown in some affairs. That also I did. Then I want to money, I got the money also. Money not just by my salary, but totally corrupt. In every transaction, 10%, 20%. 300 crores of rupees inside a room. Just recently one fellow was caught, you know that, friends. What do you do with that? Even then, it was not enough. What shall I do? When you feel suffocated, listen carefully. You go to a teacher. And who shall be the teacher? Should the teacher be one person who shall yet dispense another role for you to be condemned to that role? Should that teacher be somebody who shall give you a practice of which you shall be a prisoner of that practice? Or he shall make you free from roles? That is where comes Upanishads. A person who makes me free from roles, that guru is different from people who dispense roles of million kinds. Respect for everybody. But one who pushes me into like a bondage, or not pushing you, your ignorance makes you already bound, who confirms your bondage, perpetuates your bondage. Another person releases you from every role, helping you to understand who you are. That is why Paravidya. For your information, I shall seek you. See that. What is Aparavidya? Physics, chemistry, mathematics, history, geography, that is your Aparavidya. Then what is Paravidya? All Vedas. Are you crazy? Have you studied? Have you really understood? Go to the authentic. Today, suddenly it came, I looked for it. Mundaka Upanishad begins with that. Listen, friends. You shall appreciate. Very good. Tasmai Sahovaj, when he asked me about the truth of, Kasmin bhagavo vigyate sarvamidam vigyata bhavati syat. By knowing which everything is as well known. By I have picked up many roles, it has not solved my problem. Can you give me one role? Or can you give me a knowledge? Can you give me some position? Can you give me something? Kasminnu vigyate. Indeed, by knowing which, sarvamidam vigyanam bhavati syat. Everything shall be as well known. Because if I know history, I don't know geography. I play say tennis, I don't play bagdu, do. If I sing a song, I don't sing Western songs. If I pick up a position in the military, I am not a civilian. If I am civilian, I am not a managing director. Boy, if I pick up on one pickup, can you give me something? Yallabdhva na aparam labham. I gain something after which nothing else need to be gained. If it is there, fine, not there also, fine. I am tired of the game of gaining or renouncing. If secularism talks about the indulgence, grab, The religions highlight on renunciation, denial, austerity, religion, like that. Therefore, for a change, there are some religions, they will sing the song of denial, austerity, or some will sing the song of the indulgence of every kind. So we are not austere people. We are life positive. So what? The whole secular education is life positive. Meaning, have money, have position, have everything. Therefore, your brother is not your brother, is your competitor. Your friend is not your friend, is a competitor. What are you talking, sir? Ask yourself, do you have one genuine friend in your life? I shall say N-O, capital letters. Your own people, the so-called own people, are not your own. What are you talking, sir? Look through life. How many people love you for who you are, and how many people love you for what you have? That shall open your eyes. And ask yourself the question, long before you start blaming, nobody loves me for what I am. Everybody loves me for what I have. What about you, sir? You look at yourself, question yourself. Do I love myself for who I am, or do I love myself for what I have? You shall be surprised, stunned. You too love yourself, not for who you are, but for what you have, because you don't know yet who you are. Why do you love yourself, your position? Because the position is big, therefore I am big. I am in a big position. Such people you can't even talk. They are always in a different air altogether. Have you seen people? I'm the chairman, I'm the managing director. So 5-10 people say, namaskar, namaskar, namaskar. So the fellow lives in a delusional world. You don't love yourself, you don't respect yourself, you don't accept yourself. Your confidence doesn't come from who you are. Your confidence comes from the role you are playing. That is why, like the ant, in my childhood I have seen, in the sweetmeat shop, these black ants will be catching these chana gaja, that sweet. When they catch the sweet, you want to throw it out, take it out. You believe it or not, we have tried it, as I am telling you. Half of the body will come, the mouth will not come. Human beings are exactly like that. They are holding at their position. They will die, but they will not give it up. Try your money, give it up. Ha ha. You will die, but your money should be left for whom? Other people to blow it. Which you did not do. You went in by train, you went by car, you went walking, not car, walking, bus and auto. So you left behind for 30-40 lakhs of rupees. Your children, when you die, what happens? They come, your obsequies are over, they're waiting for that day. 3 children, 30. Go, purchase 1 car. Forget that father was there. Think of it, friends. You say nobody cares for you, you don't care for you. Your confidence doesn't come from you, but from your roles. Which role? It can be a secular role, like a school, college, principal, vice chancellor, all this stuff, education minister, or a department of mathematics, department of education, department of foreign affairs, department of electricity, railways. Hierarchy. Whoever is in the top position, they want to get it. Religious department also same. Religious hierarchy. Other day I was talking with a person. I don't want to, the moment you take the name of the denomination, it becomes absolutely poisonous. I don't want to do that. But in that religion also there are hierarchy. Somebody the top boss, top gun, then there are following line. He says, my uncle is the chief of this. He is the trustee of that, like a temple trustees. So you position there also. You have no confidence, then you shall be fighting with everybody. Listen, these are the roles. So education in the secular ways, even the so-called education in religious line, they give you information, equip you for a particular post. Like the education, the government does it what? They educate you because in their infrastructure, you shall be a nice cog. If you don't fit in, out. So when thus you are, ask yourself, friends, on this Guru Purnima day, are you tired? We are so well brainwashed For a finite role, you give up infinity. Hey, come, understand this knowledge absolute about yourself. What is the time? I'm running this factory, There is no time. To show how busy you are doing things when one day, for whom you are doing it, like that boy, what is it, Ratnagara, he was killing for the family. When the family says, if you are doing that nonsense, that is for you, but nothing we can share, that does not come up to anybody. I have no time for myself, but I am looking after everybody, and you are so proud of it. Suddenly one day something happens to you, the whole thing goes away. Understand? Suppose you are tired. I'm tired of being a successful. Not only I'm tired of being a failure, I'm tired of being a successful person. It doesn't solve the problem. Poverty doesn't solve the problem. Prosperity doesn't solve it either. Failures never solve the problem. Achievements do not solve it either. What is there? I want to know what it is. No role solves it. With every role comes the package of pain, conflict, misery, a little happiness also, security also. But I want knowing which, everything is known. Gaining which, everything is gained. Doing which, everything is done. The teacher, student goes and asks, who? Saunako vai Mahashala, the person who had a huge kitchen where thousands of people are fed, meaning he was not a poor man. He had understood the limitations of poverty, now he had achieved the riches also. And goes straight to the teacher, tell me what shall I do? And if you come to me, I'll introduce you to a person who shall give you the job of the managing director, right? Or religious people. I go to the teacher. Why? Not because for the absolute knowledge. Through him, I shall rub shoulder with his followers. Maybe there is one managing director, so he'll give me a job. Ask friends. All these clubs, Rotary, Lion, all these different social clubs, what are they for? Are they doing everything for others? Even religious organizations. Think, friends. You want money for your family. Suppose whatever money I get, it is for me and my 2-3 students. Am I anyway different from these people in the world? If the money comes here for everybody, whether they belong to our organization or not, it doesn't matter. Whoever doing something good gets it. Think. So ask yourself, have you asked that question? By gaining which everything is gained, knowing which everything is known. People have already told us there is no such thing in life. Die, in heaven you will get it. There is no such thing in life. Come, come, meditate. Forget your thoughts. Dump your thoughts. Empty. You will go on trying your life to be empty. You don't understand. You had begun with emptiness. And emptiness nobody can give you. Morning I was telling you the meditation class. You have instruments which produces different types of sounds, million sounds. A harmonium, a clarinet, a drum, a guitar, veena, stringed drums, bamboo sticks, everything. There are so many instruments which can produce sound. Have you got one musical instrument to produce silence? Last night we had a wonderful bhajan. It was so beautiful. At the end of it, when I was talking to him, what did I say? After this beautiful, glorious silence, should I describe silence? You are already it. What is there to talk? So the people feel frustrated. Somebody says, give up the desire. Give up your thoughts. Remove it. Or suppose you are indulgent, you could not get it, teach him austerity, he shall love it. The person who austere could not make it, teach him indulgence. Even he cannot do it. That is why everybody is fence runner, jumping. This side, you're on the wall. This side, that side. This side, that side. Your whole life goes on being wasted like a monkey jumping from tree to tree, from this to that to this to that to this. Problem is never solved. Because with one little fancy religious role or little secular role, you feel no end of yourself. If you are really tired, Agni Manavakaha, the person like a fire. Who is a student? Who becomes a student of Vedanta? When your head is on fire. I know. I can do everything. But I see everybody has done my dream. That was my little idea when I was college. Whatever I am dreaming, somebody else has got it. What is so special about me now? Yes, I am a good student. I can get a job, anything I like. But then, there are better people who have better jobs, starting with hundreds times, 1,000 times more than what I can dream of. They are having problem. What shall I have it? What is this? Curiosity killed the cat. Simply I went away, just to see what it is. I am not making an example of myself, but I can talk only from my experience. Simple. If a person sees, I have done everything, still it doesn't mean anything to me. What are you planning? I'll give my children 5 houses, 10 houses, 5 factories, 10 factories, 1 plane, 10 planes. What are you doing? Can you ever do something what the big boy, the richest man in the world is doing today? Thousands and millions of dollars. With 1,000 rupees you are thinking you are the best, the greatest man on this earth, right? Think of it, friends. Your dreams also have limits. It becomes nightmare in a few minutes. Think. So if you ask, what shall I do? Can I know something by knowing which everything is known? Shaunaka, the teacher says, let us do it. One guru, and that is how everybody. That what he did, he says, son, dve vidya tasmai shahovacha, dve vidya veditavye, itihasma yad brahmavido vadanti. He never said, I am talking to you. If I say I am talking to you, I am the dumbest. The teacher teaches. The scriptures are there. When you say you are talking, a role is talking. When you are teaching the Upanishads, you are not there. The truth passing. If you try to bring in your personal masala, you are stupid, nobody else will understand. Why? Read that. Those who are Brahmavids, those who knew the infinity, they are. How did they know infinity? Brahmavit Brahmaiva bhavati. One who knows Brahman, aware of Brahman, you can't be aware of Brahman without being the Brahman. You can't be infinity, you can't know the infinity without being the infinity. You cannot know silence without being the silence. Silence is, listen carefully, silence. We are all part of silence. How do you experience silence without being the silence? You cannot be the infinity without being a part of the infinity. Because it is. Infinity means what? Everywhere, in and through, at all places, all conditions, everywhere. So it's here. If it doesn't include me, it's no infinity. If the limitations are managed, you can't be simultaneously two different places. The limitation of God is, he can't withdraw himself from anywhere. So the God is stuck with me. That is, the devotee becomes so beautiful. Can be arrogant devotedly. God, leave me, let me see. Like Radha talked to the Krishna. Radha was always crying. Oh, you are coming, not, you are not coming, you are not coming, you are, I am not, very difficult. Crying. Then Krishna went there. He smiled for 2 minutes. Then again crying. Why are you crying? You are crying, I am coming. Now I am here. Why are you crying again? You will go. So first you are crying because he is not coming. Now you are crying because he is going to go. Krishna said, I have got a problem in the hand. So what she did? What did he do? He taught Radha about the self. Krishna Tattva. What is Krishna? Akarshati iti Krishna. That which attracts everybody. What is it that attracts everybody? Your self attracts. The self attracts everybody. Everybody loves himself. When you get that knowledge, give him that vision, and give him share that understanding, Radha said. Then he says, what? Oh, now suddenly, lovingly become proud. Oh, so now you want to go away? Let me see my paurusamte pashyami paurusamte. I shall see your masculinity, your strength. Get out of myself. Krishna cannot get out. That is the love, devotion of the highest type. God, you can't leave me alone. You are stuck with me. If I am an idiot, you are stuck with me. Brahmavid Prabhaiva Bhavati. In the Lalita Sahasranam, the first two verses after he says it, Ahamityeva Bhavayed Vibhavayed Bhavani. Before you chant Sindhuraruna Vigraha, you are all that like Sindhurarunam in this light of consciousness, Trinayana, you have got three eyes, means what? Your Jagrat, Swapna, Susupti, Trinayana, three types of, you have got everything you can see, all the three, you can see that. Three, gross, subtle, causal, past, present, future, everything in you. That is all over. Sabhavani ahamiti vibhavayet. Let me sing, seize me. In the beginning of the chanting is over. And then what you see? Seize everybody. Ya Devi sarvabhutesu sarvarupena sanstita. Namastasya, 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 namo namah. Ooh, that Devi, because that truth is Deva. Dhyatmanatmaka Devam, that is shining. Deva, masculine. Devi, feminine. Light, neuter. Antarjyoti, Bahirjyoti. Atma Jyoti, Shivoham, Shivosmiham. So tell it, masculine, feminine, neuter. Everything is everywhere, in and through everything. So once he sees that, what shall you say, God? Go away, Pagla. Truth. Body, of course, go away. To an idiot, if you say, go away, Pagla, he will not understand the joke of the wisdom. He shall say, okay, I'll teach you a lesson. I will not give you anything. I will not do anything to you. Just manage. A happy person, what shall he say? Go. You can't go. Even if you are there, I'm happy, not there, happy. Everything is fine, not there, also fine. That is absolute knowledge. So, Brahmavida Vadanti. Those who are one with the Brahman, the absolute, what do they say? Devidya Veditabhya. Two types of knowledge must be gained. Paracha, Aparacha. Paravidya, Aparavidya. And friends, listen to the list of the Aparavidya. Tatra Para. He says, two types of knowledge you must gain. And what are the two types? One is Apara, objective science. Para, which is supreme, no limits of time, space, objectivity. And Aparavidya, which is Aparam. Apara means which is limited in time and space. Shankara beautifully writes in commentary. Aparam chet praptavyam. Param chet jnatavyam. These are the things when you study, you understand. Amazing. Your intellect will be pulverized. You think you are smart, you shall know how stupid donkey you are. Aparam chet praptavyam. If it is limited in time, space, it must be praptavyam, reached, aptavyam, gained. Suppose you are here in our ashram. You want to go to Apara. Apara is limited destinations. You want to go to, which is away from you, Mahabalipuram. Praptavyam, gantavyam. You have to go there, reach there. Parachet, listen first, just an example, I'll go into that. Parachet, Brahmanda, which has no limitations of time, place, objectivity. What is Brahmanda? Mahabalipuram is a point in space. London is a point in space. Himalaya is in a point in space. The space itself, is it a point in space? All over. Already reached. Para. Param chet jnatavyam. You are already reached. You can't reach it. Already reached. You can't go there. Already gone. Still there is a distance. Jnatavyam. You must know. But suppose because Brahmanda is huge, so Brahmanda Brahma Prayatnam. You know what is that? Next garden, a little Shalpa Prayatnam. Brahmanda Brahma Prayatnam. So Bhagavan Brahma Prayatnam. That is the teaching. That is teaching or cheating. The fool doesn't know. You are telling me the path to the absolute? When there is no distance, see that line here says, Param chet, Paravidya, Aparavidya. What are that Aparavidya? Tatra Apara. First he gives the list of Aparavidya. Just wait for the shaka. S-H-O-C-K-E-R. What is the Aparavidya? Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda, all the Vedas Apara. Out. The Vedics are out, no? Vedas are killing themselves. Tatra Apara, who? Rigveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda. Because those are the education those days. There are not social study, environmental science. Nowadays such a variety of knowledge, such a variety of foolish stupidity also. Oh boy. Each human being is an empire of, dictator by himself. Each individual. Human relationship, friends, have gone. You must be experiencing it in your own little family, with your own two relationship, friend and friend. Dost na raha. Really. Pyar bhi na raha. Sometimes some poet write down something, it happens. The son is not son, the daughter is not daughter, the mother is not mother, the father is not father, the friend is not friend, the guru is not guru. Killing. Because they think, why that type happens, please understand, the disrespect comes because the person was wanting, not the teacher is ready to give Paravidya, the student is interested in Aparavidya. Because he wants wealth, he wants bigger identity, he wants a bigger post in the administration. Therefore, he shall kill the teacher. But the teacher is interested to give him the absolute knowledge, but this fellow is stuck in the relative identity. What can you do? Tatra Apara. What he says? See the list. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda, Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakaranam, Nirukta, Chanda, Jyotisham. Yenna left out now? What is left out? For everything, these are the objects, these are the knowledge field in the ancient time. So the person studies Jyotisha, greatest astrologer. Chandas, Nanda poet. Nobody can write like me. Nirukta, I know every word. I can point out every mistake anywhere. Vyakarana, grammarian. That is why Shankara says, no, nahi nahi rakshati idukkarang karne. Bhaja govindam bhaja. Understand, know about yourself. Aksharam. We shall see that. Vyakarana. Kalpa, rituals. I can do this ritual, that ritual. You should see the rituals, right? Hey, rituals don't mean, Swamiji, you are really talking about religion. No, I'm not talking religious ritual. No, I'm not. Use the secularist thing, they don't do ritual. And the opening ceremony of the, what is that, Olympic festival, Olympic games, ritual or no ritual? Opening ceremony of the 1 day, 2 day, 1 day international, that one, football game, that game, this game, ritual or not ritual? Opening of the huge, this Kartabya Patha, and the new parliament, new this, are the ritual or not ritual? Marriages are the ritual or not ritual? Divorce celebration is ritual or not ritual? Think, parents. Everybody, Kalpa, ritualist. You get that. And then person who studied Rigveda, I am a Rigvedi, Vedi. I know Rig and Yajurveda, Dvedi, two Vedas. Very proud. Trivedi. They are Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda. Chaturvedi. Rigveda, Sajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda. And this fellow, Nirvedi. Meaning, one is Vedi title, but what Vedas he knows? You know, and no reflection on people, friends. Divedi, 2 Vedas he knows. His great-grandfather knew. But this fellow, Nirvedya. Nirvedi. Listen. Samavedi. Ishama, Isrup. Am I talking? Upanishads. Appara Vidya. My bubble is burst. I thought I am a Vedi, Divedi, Trivedi, Chaturvedi. Now suddenly I am Nirvedi. I don't know what to do. I thought I shall do ritualist, secular, or anything, doesn't matter. So don't laugh at Rigveda, Ramaveda, Atharvaveda, Ajurveda. But if that was the Vedas of ancient time, listen carefully, friends. In that Vedas, 2 parts are there. Karmakanda, Jnanakanda. Those who are doing Karmakanda rituals, understand. Vedi, Divedi, Trivedi, Chaturvedi, understand? These are the Karmakanda. Veda and Vedanta, 2 different things. Vedas talks you Sadhya Sadhana Sambandha. Sadhya Sadhana means you want something, do a sadhana. You want a son, putra kameshti, yagyena yajeta. You want swarga, swarga kama jyotishtomena yajeta. Do this, this thing, homa, ritual, you shall go to Swargaloka. Meaning how to achieve in the objective world, some places, some things, like go there to Swargaloka, son, husband, wife, prosperity, something somewhere, that's what they are doing. That is Vedas, Karma Kanda. Today we are all Vedics. Physics, chemistry, history, mathematics are the modern Vedas. But what do they do? Sadhya sadhana sambandha. You study physics, you will be a physics professor. You study mathematics, you will be a mathematician. You study these things all commonplace together. If you see administrative job, you shall be a banker or administrative officer, you are a bureaucrat. That is more practical than try to do a yajna for getting a son or getting a heaven. I am not interested in heaven anymore. I want to see the heaven here now. Okay, be the IIT engineer, be these things, then you shall get $5 million every month or every year. Thereafter you shall have a rooftop house or hilltop house, private car, private jet, private yacht, Swargaloka. The beauty in Rigveda, the Vedas were engaging in karma, in activity, but then they shall point out, Ajivin, Yatha iha karmachitan loka laksha kshiyante, tatha amutra punyachitan loko vikshiyate. These activities, Ajivin, this result that they give, Ajivin, they are fragile. In this world, it will not give you the eternal. By karma chitan lokan, so by doing a good karma, you are gone to heaven, there the swarga also, punya chitan loka vikshiyate. Even that also will come down. So what shall I do? If I want something never to be lost, that something should never be gained. If anything gained in time, should be lost in time. If I want something never to be lost, it should not be gained. If it should not be gained, it should be already gained. If it is already gained, how do you get it? Knowledge. Go to Vedanta. Don't say Vedas are not followed these days. You are following Vedanta in principle, in another name. So Vedic Karma Kanda is also like that, what is that, Sureshwaracharya was written that Siddhi Grantha, that one thing. What is that? He was a total ritualist, Bharati, Mandana Mishra, ritualist. He himself says, don't do this ritual. Why? If you do this Homa Dhuma, The smoke, fumes coming from this home ritual will blinden your eyes. You shall never see the truth. If you worship these are all dangerous informations if you are not a mature person. If you worship these Kutichatan, small deities, this and that, for this gain, that gain, these deities will see to it that you do not get liberation. Because if you are liberated, there is nobody to offer food for them. I'm not talking, I didn't write those books. Why? Because to prompt the boy, go beyond it. Go beyond it. Karmachitan lokan. Anything gained in time, produced as a result of something, will be lost in time. I want something which should never be lost. So, life begins with karma kanda. Understand the limitation. The same Vedas we are telling, this is limited, go to Vedanta. Today's karma kanda will not say that. They will promise, you be a top engineer, no, everything will be fine. PhD, fine. If you are not getting in India, you go to America, it will be fine. You go to America, you go to moon, everything will be fine. The fellows will keep you going, mirage, mirage, mirage. Vedas were honest. It will not work out. And you understand the truth. Yavanartho udapane sarvata samplutodake tavan sarveshu vedeshu brahmanasya vijanataha. When you understand yourself, that much meaning in the Vedas, as much meaning is in the well, understand. When there is summertime, there is no water in the river. So people dig a well on the river bed to get the water immediately. They drink it. In the rainy season, the whole river is flooded with water. Will they go to their well, my water? The Vedas give you that type of thing, well in the river bed. Vedanta, when the flooded river, happiness, absolute, full fulfillment, joy, everything, when you get to yourself, as much meaning is in the well dug during the summer, flooded by the river, flooded by the rainy water, that much meaning in the Vedas when the life is flooded with wisdom because of the Vedanta. That does not mean it is useless. It has its place. It has solved its purpose. For you, it has solved its purpose. Let the other people continue. They should continue, but everybody should be initiated to the Paravidya. Or else when you study the Aparavidya, this one will happen. So in the name of philosophy, you teach Vedas only Karmakanda. That doesn't mean Karmakanda is wrong. Teach them the truth. Help them to understand. If the secular regime talking about indulgence, the religious talks about austerity, denial. No. So the teacher doesn't give you yet another role, doesn't make you a Vedi, Dvivedi, Trivedi, Chaturvedi, Nirvedi. You understand, a grammarian, ritualist, astrologer. These are all, it has all its place. But you must understand about yourself, that is Paravidya. Or else, by knowing one Veda, you don't know the other Vedas. By knowing the grammar, you don't know the ritual. By knowing the ritual, you do not know the meaning of the words, the Nirukta. By being a scientist, you don't become that. By being a husband, you don't become a father. By being a father, you don't become a lover. Being a lover, you don't become an administrator. An administrator, you don't become something. If you know yourself, you are the content of the father, mother, brother, even a poor man, rich man, king, commoner. Everything. So the teacher who takes you, helps you to see yourself beyond the roles. And it's not difficult. Why? Roles you picked up. Understand, friends, roles you picked up. To pick up the roles, you must be already there. Roles are created. You are uncreated. Nasti akrutaha krutena tasmatad vijnanartham gurumeva vigachet. Akrutaha, uncreated. Krutena nasti, karmana nasti. Akrutaha ajanya moksha. Krutena karmana nasti. That which is uncreated, ever existing, cannot be created as a result of an action. Tasmat. That guru me vijnanartham guru me vaviyachet. Therefore you want to know that thing which is not created, everlasting. Like you are standing here. How many ways to reach the place where you are standing? Step out, you have to plan. You want to go anywhere, you have to plan. Where you are standing, what shall you do? Ignorance creates a distance. No. The teacher is the one guru. Ajnana timirandhasya jnananjana salakaya chakshurunmritam yena tasmai shri gurave namah. That is the guru. You don't go to a guru. You go to listen to everybody. Speakers. You go and listen to the speakers. Whoever does anything, whoever promises, go drink water in many ghats. Wherever you are touched, after which nothing is needed. No role is important, no role is unimportant. Nothing to be given up, nothing to be renounced, nothing to be indulged in. Everything is there, fine, not there, fine. Naivatasya krutenartha, na krutenaha kaschana. There is nothing to be done, not to be done. Yallabdhvana param lavam, gaining which no other, nothing to be gained. That sense of fulfillment, it dance, you listen to him, he done. Then you say, this guy, oh, Guru iti manishamama. You make the guru. There is no guru. If you understand, that person becomes your guru. Until that he was a speaker, another dude, just another guy doing something. But when you understand the person, what you are looking for is yourself. My God, you hit yourself. How stupid I have been. Everything is here. I'm looking somewhere. Oh God, what a relief. The whole load from your head goes away, above your head or inside your head, from your chest, is gone forever. Light, light, light. Vayuvat charit, valavat charit. Absolutely light-hearted. No load on yourself. Because you are not there to be loaded. Space cannot be burdened. Space is not a personality. Infinity cannot be burdened. Infinity is not a personality. Consciousness cannot be loaded. Burdened is not an individuality. One thought can be loaded by another thought. No thought can be a load on consciousness. Absolute. Wonderful. That is the Paravidya. What is that Paravidya? So after seeing the list of things, so don't say, that Vedas are only, Rigveda, Samveda, you get up this information, then for a conversation, coffee table conversation, you throw some name and impress people. Useless. If you understand it, the person who is talking about this is useless, you say that everything out of physics, chemistry, mathematics, so-called education is totally useless. Why? Role dispensers. Practices, role dispensers, lawyer, engineer, doctor, yogi, pranayami, right, chanters, worshippers, religious, secular, doesn't matter. There are many religions, what say, this is the only God, there is no other God. It's totally formless, totally nameless. You should be a vegetarian. Why are you putting these conditions? For me to be me, what conditions apply? For you to reach where you are standing, what conditions apply? You must be a vegetarian, or else you cannot discover that you are standing here, really. You should not sing. You should only dance. If I am dancing, where am I dancing? There where I am standing. By dancing, how can I reach there? I am already reached. Understand, friends, how beautiful. It completely takes the wind out of your sail. Nothing to be done. And the ahankara feels devastated because it doesn't have the credit of doing something. You know, Swami, I was born in a very poor family. I studied under the street light. There was nothing there. Now I am managing director, billionaire. You are still that poor boy in your head. Don't worry. You shall hate another person who has come from still lower position than you and achieved something. Suddenly you are no more special. How sad! In this absolute knowledge. And what is that something? Aparavidya is all these. Modern sciences, Vedic principle. You do something to achieve something, it will not last forever. You do something to be happy, it will not last forever. Because it's something already yourself. And what is Paravidya? So, Apara is Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda, Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakaran, Niruksha, Chanda, Jyotisam, the whole gamut of human experiences. It is language of the Vedas. Today you can join up here. Mathematics, history, geography, chemistry, this, what is that, public relations, everything, cosmology, zoology, geology, geology, boology, zoology, ecology, whatever you like. All Aparavidya. Everything is gone in one stroke. Then what is Paravidya? See the simplicity. Atha para. Then I shall tell you Paravidya. Yasmin Vigyade Sarvada Vigyadam, knowing which everything as well known. Knowing yourself as the content of every role, you shall know the content of every role and everything that is in the universe. Atma-jnana, self-knowledge, Paravidya. What is that para? Yaya. That is that Paravidya, Yaya, by which tad aksharam adhigamyate. That by which the imperishable is known, reached, yourself, immortality. It introduces you to ever-reached Akshara. Akshara means what? Akshara. We have named our trust Akshara one trust. Why that Akshara? Because, understand, Ksharatiti Kshara. That which is Ksharati. Kshara Purusha, Akshara Purusha, you know that anyway. Ksharati, that which is perishing. Akshara means imperishable. What is that imperishable? Anything seen, heard, touched, tasted, thought about also is perishable. That by which you see that imperishable. Listen. And we do that in Vedic, what is Vedic tradition. When a child is born, you do Aksharavyas, right? Aksharavyas. Aksharavyas means what? Initiating the, are you getting that? You are initiating the letters. In North India, in our side, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, these are one you make it. Here also you put that silver plate and rice and then some Akshara you write, right? That is Ishvara is right. Aksharabhyas. That is the letter. You start the letter writing. Letter also is Akshara. So, you start the learning with the letter Akshara, alphabet, so that you can understand Akshara, the imperishable, ultimately. What a tradition. You start with Akshara to end with Akshara. You start with letters to end with the imperishable. Paravidya. Self-knowledge, self-awareness. Thereby they have not dismissed anything in between. Just know para as para, apara as apara. Don't play the game. Don't tell people apara is also para. This book is good enough. That thing is good enough. Denial is enough. Indulgence is enough. This study is enough. That study is enough. Sanskrit is necessary. Sanskrit is not necessary. Don't talk about it. Help him to know about himself. And who cannot be himself? Sir, is there anybody who has left yourself and come here? Are you here? Are you here? You can't say no. If you say no, you are revealing yourself. But when you say, are you here? Who is the body telling I am here? Deho na janati. Body cannot say. Speaking, I am here. The speech comes from your head. Listen. Thought. So thought is here. You are wherever your thought is. You may be sitting down here. You are thinking of your cinema, thinking of a friend. Wherever your thought is, there you are. Your body is here. Your thought is wherever you are. If you are saying you are here, that thought you are talking through this mouth. How do you use your thought? Because you are conscious. And you consciously choosing, even though the thought is in Mahabalipuram, you want to tell me, I am here. So you are consciously choosing a thought to speak through this body. So when you say you are here, consciousness, presence is here. If your body is wherever you are, your body is here, you are only here. If your thought is wherever you say you are there, wherever your thought you are there. Consciousness, where is that? Here, there, everywhere. So if you identify yourself, you see yourself as who you are at once everywhere, effortlessly. One who gives this knowledge, shares this wisdom. He doesn't give, he is not a knowledge dispenser. He doesn't give because it is yours. It's already you. Nowhere it happens, sir. When you go to school, college, university, the knowledge you get, they give it to you. You don't take mathematics from your home to learn mathematics. You don't take physics, history, mathematics with you to learn history, physics, mathematics. The subjects that you learn in Aparavidya, be it Yurveda, Yajurveda, Atharvaveda, the ritual Karmakanda, or suppose you are going to school, college, university, anything that you are going to learn, you don't take it with yourself. Therefore, you may learn, may not learn wrongly also. And you shall also forget it. Whereas, when you come to this class, self-knowledge, you are bringing yourself with you. Suppose you don't bring your information, I don't care. You bring the wrong information, I don't care. You bring your patta, your bank balance, it doesn't care. You don't bring your patta, bank balance, passport, Aadhaar card, nonsense, stupid things of identity, I don't care. You come with your addiction, your habits, I don't care. You come as a very clean person, I also don't care. Because my idea is to help you know who you are. Not the habits you have, the memories that you have, the practices that you have or you do not have. If you are a holy man thinking that holiness is your tight belt in your head, so you are feeling suffocated, or another person feels very bad that I am an unholy person, forget it. You are neither holy nor unholy, neither limited nor anyway affected by anything. I don't care what you wear, I will tell you who you are. That is why Jnanagni sarvakarmani bhasmasat kurute Arjuna. Nahi jnanena sadrusa pavitram yavidyate. Who shall know it? Angulimala. He can be dacoit, but he will understand. Amrapalli, even as prostitute, he shall understand. Ratnagara Dasyu, you will also grab it. Anybody, a Vyadha, you have seen that. Anybody. You know that only kings and the kingmakers or the holy and the aristocrats and the high, low. No. The same place where Krishna studied, Sudama also studied, Sandipani, Rishi. This is amazing field. Shall we have different types of schools, colleges for different types of people? But self-knowledge under a tree is fine. But you want to take 1,000 people, you have to have all these things. But ultimately, friends, this is something your own nature. So that is the Guru. Nidhaye sarvavidyanam bhishaje bhavaroginam. Gurave sarvalokanam dakshinamurtaye namah. Bhavaroginam bhishak. Understand. Must see the difference. With that I shall finish it. He does not say bhavaroganam bhishak. Roga can be cured by the doctors. COVID, cancer, stomachache, what is that? Cold, back pain, front pain, knee joint, all nonsense. There are Ayurvedics, homeopaths, doctors, sympathy, Ayurvedic, allopathy, sympathy. There are people who shall say, oh, we shall heal you, that variety. They can cure you. Listen carefully. Roga. Roga is not a problem, friends. Rogi is the problem. Bhavaroga is a million varieties. Bhavarogi is one. And Vishake, Vishaje, Bhavaroginam. O Lord, He Dakshinamurti, Vaidyanathan, Ishvara, Bhavaroginam Vishak. You are the Vishak, the doctor, the physician for the Bhavarogi, one who considers himself, I am dying. I am poor. I am rich. I am frightened. I am small. I am big. These are rogas. Roles are rogas. Upanishad is not interested in that. It shall always be there for people to pick it up. Bhavaroginam Vishak. Who creates the Bhavarogi? Are you cured? My habit is cured. You shall pick up new habit. And your so-called good habit shall be your roga, because I am nobody yogi like me. I can hold my nose for 2 hours. I have read all the books. Nobody has read as many books as I have read. Sir, it doesn't matter, sir. Bharasya vahanatu chandanasya. You carry the load of sandalwood. You don't enjoy the fragrance of the sandalwood. Tasmat. Bhavaroginam Vishak. One who cures. So when I have gone that way, I am a rogi. I don't know why it's happening, and I listen to the person. And when it teaches, wow, is not this, is not this, is not this, not this, neti, 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 not this, not this, not this. This is what? Who? If you get it, suppose he started not this body, but you are a body-oriented person, this idiot, what is he talking? Not this body, so you walk out. He said, not this, the perceptions. The idiot, he has not seen movie, he is not a movie maker, he has not created a movie, poetry, not written poetry, he has not seen any place, anywhere, sitting down under a tree. He says, the seeing also not good, it is not, you get away. Then suppose he says, you are not the intellectual, that the emotions, a lover, a beloved you love. This fellow has never experienced love. Nonsense he is talking, you get away. Intellectual, the person sits down, he says, I am the PhD of RCS. This fellow says, whatever roles you have picked up, you are rich, poor, this, that's all useless. I am the managing director, and he said, managing director, I am the king and emperor, and he said, I am not, the idiot doesn't know, his qualification is zero, sitting under a tree. What nonsense he is talking? You walk away. Who is left out to understand? Friends? I am the Secretary General of United Nations. I am the President of the World League. Political, religious, social, communal, any personalities, those who have got a place, they are finished. Prisoner of their own thought and position, they shall never, ever get a glimpse of this. Because they are preventing themselves. And the whole world adores them. More you adore them, you dump them into that, what shall I say, friends, the cauldron of suffering. Fellow can't walk out. Because he can't walk out from the adulation and adoration of the people, because he feels totally destroyed if somebody doesn't do namaskar to him. Somebody doesn't recognize, he feels flat. Rogi. The teacher helps you. Whom? One who comes and sees this. Everything. Yes, body is not. I know. This position. Yeah, I know. Poverty, prosperity. Rende. I know both. It doesn't work. These are comes from ideas. That also I know. It's useless. This I thought. So this I you have fallen in love with, when he says even nahamkara. Na deha na indriyani antarangam nahankara prana vargo na chaham. I am not even the ahankar. You are not the ahankar. If you fall in love with ahankar, you will also walk out. Hey, fellow doesn't know anything. We should have strong individuality, you know. If there is no individuality, you are a dumb thing, everybody will walk over you. Sir, you can walk over the world, you can walk over the earth. Can you walk over the space? Formless cannot be walked over. When you know individuality, no universe can walk over you. You are content of everything. Iti jnanam. One who gives to that Guru. When you are with yourself, remember, what gives you importance? If you think your money, you shall be grateful to your father or the mother who has given it. If you think you are grateful for a position, you shall be a school teacher, then a schoolmaster. If you some profession, you shall be grateful to them. How many people are happy with themselves to be grateful to the teacher? This GURUPURNIMA is not celebrated. I started with an idea simply to say about the tradition. How many places GURUPURNIMA, as it is observed, but Teacher's Day will be observed around the world. Because everybody learns something from the other. But what has happened? Now all the verses, beautiful eulogy that is given to the Guru, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, you shall listen to this chanted, referring to one fellow who is teaching you karate or teaching you this or teaching you that or school or this or that. But Upanishads are quoted for the teachers who are respected, but these verses are not meant for them. Those teachers also need the teaching. Bhavaroginam Vishaga. Because the person will say, I am mathematics teacher, physics teacher, I teach people this, teacher, that. If teaching brings you arrogance, you are not a teacher. So you understand yourself, who I am. Wherever you find it. And if your heart is fulfilled, when you are with it, you remember, he gave it to me. Oh, my first ride in a plane, somebody gave, fantastic. Somebody took me to the Everest, wow, fantastic. All these exceptional experiences, you always remember, whoever, wherever you had your first time experience. When you see this, who helped me to be in touch with myself? Understand the nature. Listen to that cuckoo. Yes. You are with yourself. Sunrise, sunset, you are with yourself. The nature continuously helping you to be with yourself. A teacher only points out. How can it take the glory? But those are the type of people. Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Parinda Bande Gurum Parampara. To remember Swamiji was an outside, an extraordinary phenomenon in our lives. Shankara did that. The people who revealed that in this way, universal. Any man, woman, rich, poor, young, old, educated, uneducated, everybody can understand. You don't have to be a PhD to understand this. You have to be just a human being, interested. Bas. You can't escape it, friends. So on that day, do the namaskar to all our gurus, whoever, wherever, however. Ishwara Sarvadevam Namaskaram Narayanam Pratigacchati. Already, Ishwara. Narayanam Padmabhuvam Saktim Cha Tatputra Parasaram Cha Vyasam Sukam Gaudapadam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Athasa Shishyam. Asmadacharya Paryanta, wherever you are. Ultimately, be your own teacher. You see it for yourself. No teacher can see it for you. You see it for yourself. Pat your back if you understand. Come back again if you don't understand. But don't say, teachers don't say, I gave understanding to a lot of people. Then you have to take the discredit for not giving understanding to millions more. 10 people understood, 10 million didn't understand. So it's no glory doesn't go to you at all. Sarva, you know, yadyad vibhutimad sattvam srimad urjitavameva tattadeva vachatam mama tejonsa sambhavam. Hey Arjuna, wherever you see any vibhuti, it is my glory. And when you learn it, with Ashtavagara Gita, let us finish it. Brahma yadi upadeshtate. Hari yadi upadeshtate. Haro kamalajo piva. Tathapina tava swasthyam sarvam vismaranadrute. Ashtavagara Gita. Hari yadi upadeshtate. Let the Hari, Vishnu himself be your upadeshta, your preceptor. Hara, Shiva himself be your preceptor. Kamalaja, Brahma himself be your preceptor. But doesn't mean anything until Tathapi na tava swastham. Still you shall not be abiding in yourself. Swasthya means not health. Swa, yourself. Stha, tishtati. Swasmin tishtati, swastha, tasya bhava, swasthya. Swasthya means being with yourself. We use it in vernacular language. Swasthya means physical, do babu. Swasthya, meaning one who is, still you will not be with yourself. Sarvam vismaranatrute, until you completely forget the teacher and teaching. Oh, I shall start with forgetting teacher and teacher. When you forget yourself, teacher forget and teaching forget. That is celebration of the absolute vision. Every moment, every day. Thank you, friends. Please close your eyes. We are always there with ourselves. When somebody points out, you are stunned. Always with me, I didn't know that. How stupid I have been. Your heart overflows with gratitude. This is the day of gratitude. In fact, it's every moment of gratitude in life. Because thereafter nothing touches you, nothing ever affects you. Yasmin vijnate, knowing which everything is as well known, that is the truth of everything. Please chant Om 3 times, please. Thank you, friends. Thank you.